Hi there. Welcome to our very first webinar. My name is Freek. I'm the co-founder of Mingle Sport, and today we will be talking about our new club manager that will be officially launching in the new 26-27 season. It's currently available in beta, but I will give you a preview. I will give you a general introduction first, show you some slides, then get into demo mode, and also introduce Sanne van Wey, who is our sports scientist here at Mingle Sport, and she will talk about our athlete monitoring tooling that we have. Um, Now, our promise as Mingle Sport, but also for our club tools, is that you have less admin, less busy work, and more football at your disposal. Now, in terms of club manager features, this means that we will offer you one app instead of a bunch of tools for using team management, lineup, substitution, spreadsheets, all of those things can be consolidated. It's what's currently the strength of our app that's used by many, many teams. But also for you as a club, this will become available. Now, next thing is that we will offer specific communication and planning features and that you have everything in one place. And finally, I already mentioned the athlete monitoring features. We will build uh, features around stronger players, and that will also make you a much stronger club. Now, we are having a club team, a club tool I mentioned, already available. It's used by a dozen clubs throughout the world already, and we're very proud to have like early customers from different countries like Australia, even Hong Kong now, UK, and the Netherlands. And what they have in common is that they are sizable clubs and they focus both on pleasure as well as performance. Now, Mingle app, short introduction about it. It's used for scorekeeping and lineup, team management, and sharing match content with others. And the team schedule, RCP, is really at the core. You can schedule matches, training, any custom event. Players can RSVP. If the parent is connected to a player, they can also RSVP. We have reasons of absence. We have a variety of reminders that will be sent out in case people do not respond. And for coaches and team managers, we have Homebase, which is a desktop web app where you kind of have the spreadsheet view of everything that happens in the app. Now, we also have a robust chat feature. It really very similar to WhatsApp. It offers all of the functionality that WhatsApp has to offer, but it's integrated into your team app. And so it can do polls, it can do DMs, you can share files, anything that you want is available in the chat functionality. At the core of our app is match day features. So this is scorekeeping, basic scorekeeping, or advanced scorekeeping. We'll also introduce the lineup, substitutions, all of these things. You can use the match timer to really track everything live as it happens, or do it later whenever you prefer. Um, Around these match reports that you create, you can also add content. And by default, any team member can add content to a match feed. And then you can create this rich match feed with different videos, pictures, anything that you can assemble. If you have videos later, anything that you can add from a VO or Pixelot or XPOT camera, you can also add to the match later. Now, after the match, everything is captured in terms of stats as well. We have leaderboards, match awards, anything that makes it really fun to use and to add a little bit of competition to the matches, so that to the teams as well. Now, in case you don't want that or you want it slightly different, you can customize everything. So if you don't want leaderboards or you don't want to show minutes played or you do want to show minutes played with everybody, it's up to you as a team manager to decide how to handle those things. For players, we have a nice player profile, and for parents and friends and family, they can follow matches remote, or parents can join the team as parent and connect to their children. uh, any guardian, as many as you want, can join the app. There's no limit to the number of people that can join the team. Athlete monitoring, Homebase is currently available. We have various athlete monitoring features. Of course, the stats, media, you can tag players, also tag specific things that has happened, and add documents player goals, and comments to every player. So Homebase currently is our system of record, and we are about to elevate these features also at a club level. So as a technical director or any club person can also get this overview of all the stats, content, and anything that's going on with their players and monitor player development. For the upcoming season, we'll get a total renewed design. This is our fourth season, and it's time for a big UI update. Everything will look cleaner, fresher, and more modern. We're looking forward to ship that in the coming months ahead. In terms of pricing, our product is very straightforward. The basic version is for free. It doesn't have any ads. It has all the essential features that you want. We will introduce official sponsors in a football-friendly way. Now, if you want a little bit more, for instance, manage your substitutions, track minutes played, have multiple add-ons, you can elevate your game, buy a team boost only for 4 or 5 euros a month for the full team, no cap on the number of team members. Or if you want even more for performance teams, we have the Team Boost Performance. For the upcoming season, it will be available in beta at a reduced price, but it's there for you to use today already. I mentioned Club Manager, and Club Manager today is available in beta. If you want access, you can send us a chat message, reach out to us, so we'll get you set up. It's totally free. It will also remain free, by the way, for official club representatives. So the only thing that you need is a verification from our end so that we know that you are a legit representative of your club. And with that, we can set you up. Now, if you have paid teams, you can get all of the stats and see everything. For the free teams, you have a limited view of what is there to see. So some stats will not be shown or will not be aggregated, for instance, minutes played. But for the rest, chat functionality, communication, schedule, these things, a lot of them are visible. A few things about Club Manager. I mentioned chat. We have a WhatsApp-like functionality in our app, and the club basically builds on that. So you can turn on or off club chat, which is like similar to WhatsApp community. So imagine you have a club with 1,000 members, add parents to that, you get easily to 2,000-3,000 people. You can open club chat, and only you as a club admin can post, and others who listen can like to that group. So it's an easy way for you to broadcast messages. What you also have is full access to club contacts with the team and all of the role specific. So in case, for instance, you want to create a chat group with only team managers, this is a way for you to easily do that without chasing people for their contact details. You can also alternatively create a chat group with all of the parents or only like a limited number of youth teams that you want to get access to. Club context is the way to go. And then finally, a small feature, but I think very useful, is announcements. Announcements allow you to post a message, and it will look slightly different from the normal message to any official team chat group in your club. And this saves you this, like, please forward this message to the teams kind of practice that you're probably used to. It also saves you sending out emails that will be ignored and not be read. Now, I will switch to the demo mode because I think some things are more interesting to show you there. The club planner, for instance, is something worth showing. Now, any team can schedule matches and training and so on. And the first and basic thing that we do is just like elevate this to the club level. So you can see all of the schedules for all of the teams for your whole club. We'll structure it by age group. If you want to see less people or less teams or just one or two, you can just select them. And you can also see what's happening at a day level to see how the fields are booked. that's pretty much the schedule for now. What we're going to add is the ability to manage your fields, so a field planner, and also manage the dressing rooms and provide that information to the teams as well. Um, so that's the schedule part. We're going to expand on it because we know that scheduling things at the club level is really a hassle, and it involves a lot of spreadsheets going back and forward and like manual work, and we can make that just a whole lot easier for you. I mentioned the team management side. Here you can see like which teams you have. Sanne will show you how to see and get that data access and see the stats of those teams. But here you see the which teams are managed, what plan they're on, and in case you want to like also bring in this independent team and manage it, you can make it a managed team. It will come at a small cost of 99 cents a month to also manage free teams, but then you will have full access, including the opportunity for you to add sponsors to a team, which will be a feature we will be introducing later this year. I think with that, I have said a lot about the admin side of the club manager. I'm going to bring to the stage Sanne, who is our sports scientist. Sanne, please introduce yourself, and then I will also share your screen so you can continue the demo.
Hi, Freek, thank you. Yes, Freek has told you a lot about the club admin side of things. I will be going a little bit more into the technical side. So if you're a technical director or a head of development, the stats. And one of the things I want to start with are the team stats. And they are stats on a team level, as the word suggests. It's a big table. We've included a lot of information here. That makes it that everyone can do what they want, but you can customize it to your role. So let's fill in a filter. Let's imagine I am responsible for the youngest youth team. So I'm just gonna select for the under 13. And let's say I'm not always there in the weekend, but on Monday morning, I need to know what happened last week. So I just want to see the last week view. Maybe for you, the last month, you want to see trends. That's more important. You can select which match types you want to see. But for now, let's have a look at the last week. This gives me a snapshot of the weeks I managed, of the teams I managed, and what they did last weekend. Did they win? Did they lose? We've added some warning signs. So, for instance, we can see boys under 11, very low training attendance last week. Also low match attendance. Maybe worth it for me to have a discussion with the coach. Maybe we have some agreements about the youngest youth should always be playing. It's not a performance environment. We want everyone to have an even minute spread. Well, here I could see that worked out well this weekend. So that's on a team level, gives me a quick snapshot of what teams do. Then maybe I am more interested in individual players. So I could look up a player. I could look up Elise, for instance. Here I can see her stats. So her match attendance, her training attendance. Again, I could apply all kinds of filters to see what I want to see. Do I want to see the whole season, just a week? Everything's possible. I can go to her profile. In this case, it's for the demo purposes, it's going to be Bram Dekker, but you can get the idea from this. I can see everything about her. I can see her match stats. I can see information. I can see her playing positions. I can see the development goals that are active that he's been working on. I can see the resources. It can be a development plan, can be links to YouTube videos, can be anything. Staff notes that the staff have written there. So it gives me really good snapshots, and I can see every player. I can find players from just certain teams. I can use whatever I want. Maybe I want to see who has active development goals or who hasn't. I can easily filter it out like this and see who needs a little bit more attention. And lastly, which may be more of a fun thing, but is nice as a stats-driven thing, is the leaderboards on a club level. You can set whatever time range you want. Maybe you want to give an award for the season winner who scored the most goals. Or maybe you want to have a training attendance of the month award. You can customize it to whatever works for your club. So that was most of it for the technical developers. Back to you, Freek.
Thank you, Sanne. Great presentation and sharing those stats. These features, they will come available soon. I promise you one thing to also mention our pricing for clubs and how it's set up. Now, Club Manager is available today in beta. We will fully release the 1.0 version at the beginning of the next season, and it will be available already from you now. If you want to have access, just let us know, and we'll set you up. In terms of club pricing, you have the same team tiers: basic, elevate, and performance will have annual pricing, and we have club discounts, meaning the more clubs you buy, the more discount you will get. And that's a very transparent model that we offer there. Performance for the upcoming year will come at a €20 discount per team, because it will become fully available over the course of the season. And things like player development goals, documents, adding coach notes, more stats are available today. We will add more features over time. Club Manager is also available for free now, and will be added a lot of functionality actually in the upcoming season. Now, that was pretty much it. If you want to get started, just reach out, or instead download the app, start with a team, play around with it, and you will find your way. That was my part of the presentation. Thank you very much for watching this webinar, and we hope to see you soon. Cheers.